What's going on, everyone? And welcome back to another episode of the Always Compete Seahawks podcast. I am Sam. That is Mike. And today we have a fun, lighthearted video. We're kind of lighthearted.
Nah, bro, it ain't lighthearted at all. This shit is
This
serious.
is a death match.
This is serious, bro.
We did a Seahawks team who would win in a 5-round boxing match.
Mm-hmm.
We did seeds, as you can see on the screen.
Yeah.
And we'll be going over who do we think will win and why.
Yeah. So
breaking down their advantages and disadvantages.
Yep. Real Dana White type stuff. Wait, no, Dana White.
It should be fun. We're just gonna be breaking down. As you can see, the first match is DK Metcalf versus Mr. Jason Myers.
Bro, we don't even just skip that one. Come on now.
So winner DK Metcalf. I mean, score
$1 million
for 5
to
rounds. 5 rounds, we have to give him 50. I imagine. I imagine that Jason Myers would get like a 20.
He gets like a slap, and then DK's like cracks his neck and just knocks him out.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that slapping contest video where like there's that fat dude and he gets slapped and they're like, oh, and it just goes that dude just like holding onto the table. But yeah, DK Metcalf would win.
All right, it's a good one. Basically, okay, just before we go any farther, this whole thing was started because last episode we went on a little rant about how the joint practices around the NFL keep ending in fights, and we were like, oh, if DK Metcalf started fighting people in practice, how many people would he knock out? And after we recorded, Sam was like, we're doing a boxing tournament video. And I was like, that is the best idea I've ever heard.
Yeah. So we got DK done.
Yeah.
We didn't really have to break down the advantages and disadvantages for that one because, it's
bigger, stronger.
It's DK Metcalf versus a kicker.
And not even like a buff kicker. Like that kicker.
It's not even like Sebastian Janikowski. It's just
like Joey Sly on the Panthers. Like he's kind of built. Jason Myers
is not built. But these two guys are built. Gerald Everett and Jamal Adams. If you guys need to stop at certain times and look up what these guys look like.
Here, I'll pull up the height and weight. I believe Jamal is 6'2".
Jamal versus Gerald Everett. Jamal's
6'1", 215. Okay. So he's 6'1", 215, and he's fast. So there's that.
He's fast. But Gerald Everett obviously has more muscle because he's a tight end.
Right.
He's used to blocking and getting more contact versus bigger people.
And Gerald Everett is 6'3", 240. So he's like 2 inches taller, and he's like 25 pounds heavier. Right.
So height is better. Weight is not necessarily better.
I personally I'm going to take Jamal Adams. Here's why. Number one, Jamal Adams is faster. Jamal Adams can maneuver. You see Jamal when he's rushing the passer, he's dipping, he's contorting his body to get past offensive linemen. I feel like Jamal Adams is going to, he's got those good contortion techniques to kind of get in there and land a nice punch. Number two, I think Jamal is overall more athletic. I think that Jamal knows how to use his body more. Like I said, he's quicker, he's faster. He probably can hit and duck and move around right away. And I think being that he's a defensive player, he's just a better hitter overall. So I think Jamal Adams wins this boxing match between Gerald Everett, personally speaking.
I think it's Gerald Everett.
Okay.
Mainly because height is a big factor in boxing.
Yeah.
It's a big factor. It's what kept it's what kept Logan Paul in a match with Floyd Mayweather.
True.
It's just the facts.
You know what? Actually, I think I'm going to agree with you for one reason. I think Gerald Everett would win because Jamal just signed his new contract and he doesn't want to risk nothing. You know what I mean?
No, the reason why I think Gerald Everett will win is because Jamal's very cocky. He's a talker. Jamal's gonna be talking, and Gerald Everett's gonna land a nice right hook.
Yeah.
And from that point on, it's over. But this is gonna be a much closer fight. I give Gerald Everett the win. Let's give Jamal a couple rounds here. So if Gerald Everett gets three, if Gerald Everett gets 3 rounds of 10 and 2 rounds of 9, he'd have 48. Jamal will give him 2 rounds of 10, 3 rounds of 9, therefore giving him 47.
Yeah, that's close. Yeah,
Gerald Everett ultimately gets the dub. He's going to go on to take on DK Metcalf.
All right. Carlos done that.
Realistically, I think there's like 2 guys or 3 guys on this list that can really challenge DK Metcalf for the spot.
Yeah.
We're going to go on with that. Carlos done that versus Kelly Witherspoon. I mean, kind of easy here.
Carlos
has a monstrous wingspan.
Oh, his arms are long as hell.
And he's going to be able to stand way farther back from Akello and just land punches. He's 6'6".
Yeah.
Tough to land a punch on a guy that's 6'6".
He can bend. He has a little bend to him.
I say we give Akello a round.
Yeah, probably an early round.
Maybe Akello gets a nice punch in 1 round, and they're like, ooh, that's nice.
Upset alert, and then Carlos is like, nah. And then,
nah, we're good. We good. So what? That would give, therefore, Akello 46 to Akello Witherspoon's.
Honestly, scores don't matter as much, but yeah.
We're just kind of debating. This one is a little unfair. Dwayne Brown is about 6'4" to 6'5". He's a monstrous man. Yes. He lifts. Russell Wilson realistically probably cannot reach his face.
Let me make the argument for Russell Wilson, even though I think Dwayne Brown wins. Dwayne Brown probably wipes the floor with him. But let me make the argument for Russell Wilson. Number one.
I will say a couple things about Russ. A, he has boxed. He trains with sparring. And he likely has way more stamina. That's what I will say. Yeah,
let me make the argument. Number one, he's got a lot of stamina. Number two, he's used to getting beat up because his offensive line is not good. So he can take punches. He's going to be able to take punches, right? Number three, he's a much more athletic. And so he might just run around Dwayne Brown for a while. And just, like he's just like running away from like Aaron Donald or something. He'll just like zigzag all around him. But eventually they'll have to just go one-on-one. The circle will close a little bit. They'll have to just box each other. And in a straight fist-to-fist fight, Dwayne Brown just destroys him. Yeah, but so Russell Wilson is an annoying opponent, but Dwayne Brown ultimately wins, unfortunately.
I say that we have to give Dwayne every round.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say that we give Russ a solid score. But I just think that Dwayne Brown, it's Dwayne Brown.
Also, I think there would be an element of Russell Wilson not wanting to hurt his teammates. Like, he'd be like, oh, man, what's going on? Come on.
And Dwayne Brown, it's like, let's say there's like $1 million prize.
Yeah.
Dwayne Brown is just like.
They're just in the ring, and John's like got his contract. It's like, you want this new extension?
It's highest paid tackle in the NFL.
I thought I was supposed to
take him down.
I thought I was supposed to protect Russ. Not today, buddy. And then
after you get the contract.
Yeah.
All right. Another one that's kind of unfair. If you've watched Chris Carson's workout videos this offseason versus Tyler Lockett.
What's that one video where like he's like doing push-ups on the band and he's like got like weights on him?
On a band, and he has weights on. It's unreal.
He's literally like benching Tyler Lockett. So I think what happens here is Tyler Lockett, he's just chilling. He's like reciting some poetry or something. And then Chris Carson knocks him out and just starts benching him. So I gave Chris Carson the 50-30 win.
Yeah. There. Yeah. Dwayne Estridge versus Jordan Brooks, kind of another no-brainer. Dwayne Estridge is a small little guy. He's not big. Nah. He's not big. Jordan Brooks
and Jordan Brooks is fast. Like he's got some good, not like as fast. He's got some good speed. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll give Dwayne Estridge the benefit of the doubt. We'll say he gets a couple of nice punches in. Puna Ford versus Marquise Blair. This one's interesting because Marquise Blair actually had a little bit of a physical altercation with DK Metcalf in camp. There wasn't punches, but there was some shoving. There was some talking. I think Marquise Blair takes this for a couple reasons.
I actually have Marquise Blair also. Yeah, I'm calling.
A, he's taller.
Yep.
B, he's a hard hitter. He likes hitting hard.
And he doesn't give a shit, man. He'll go right at you.
Like we said, he took on DK. He's not afraid to take on Puna. As much as Puna's my favorite player. Literally, he's my favorite player. I got to give it to Marquise Blair. I say Puna takes a couple rounds, though.
Yeah, Marquise Blair just out of the gate is just on fire. Like Marquise Blair, you know how they like kind of play around a little bit? Marquise Blair just charges him right away and just starts.
Yeah, they kind of like tap around a little bit, get a feel.
And then Michael Dixon with Bobby Wagner. I said Bobby Wagner.
I think Michael Dixon wins it a 50-0.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Bobby Wagner
knocks him out cold. Yeah.
I mean, we'll go 50-25.
50. That's being too nice, bro. That's being way too nice. Score doesn't matter though.
Yeah. So now we have our second lineup. Let's start from the bottom. We have Marquise Blair versus Bobby Wagner.
Which I think it's actually closer than people think. But Bobby is just way too athletic.
He's way stronger. But I think it's actually not bad. I think it's like a 49. Let's go 49-46 for Bobby.
Yeah,
on this one.
But Bobby takes the cake, unfortunately.
By the way, we are not saying that we would like to see this in real life.
No, absolutely not.
I do not want to see the Seahawks teammates beating up on each other.
But I'm saying in a hypothetical scenario where they all retired and joined, boxing,
and every single player.
We should have done,
or at least these 16 players, because Jason Myers is a likely boxing candidate when he retires.
If you guys want, and if you blow this video up, what we could do is we could take one player from each team. So we could do Aaron Donald, we could do JJ Watt,
the strongest player from each team.
Trent Williams, yeah, and then we could do that.
That could be on Coast to Coast.
That could be on Coast to
Coast. Go check that out. We'll do that sometime. DK Metcalf versus Gerald Everett. I mean,
it's just DK, bro. He's
it's
bigger,
just DK Metcalf.
Bigger, stronger, faster, more.
I say we give a 50-42.
Yeah,
50-42.
Yeah.
Gerald Everett, I think could do some damage. This is a really interesting one.
Really good. So here's the thing to know: Carlos Dunlap's arms are insane. His wingspan is insane.
That's the exact reason why I have him winning. Carlos's arms reach is a huge thing. When you can really get out there without having Dwayne Brown hit you. And another thing that I feel like we're not talking about, Dwayne Brown's older.
Yeah.
Those punches hurt way more than they hurt Carlos.
Yep. And Carlos is kind of used to getting, like I said, defensive players have a natural advantage because they're used to kind of laying the pop and
getting hit. They're used to getting hit. Tackles are not really used to getting hit. They're used to being the ones who hit.
Right.
So Carlos takes the win. Once again, I say it's a pretty nice game.
Yeah, I agree. This is the best match.
48-47.
Yeah.
Just give it to him.
Yeah. It's just that the body just can't take those shots as they used to.
Yeah, maybe he takes a knockdown on a body shot or something. Just goes to the ground, which happens every once in a while for older guys.
This is another really good one.
Really good one. I have Chris Carson. But actually, I have to rethink that because my logic for Chris Carson was this is a guy who is used to taking contact, but also used to initiating contact, and he loves contact. Jordan Brooks, same thing because he's a linebacker. So my argument is kind of fundamentally flawed there.
I want to see. I'm going to look up their height and weight because this is really close. So
I think Chris Carson's around 6'1", and I think Jordan Brooks is in the same range.
All right, so Chris Carson is 5'11", 223. Okay.
All right.
And then Jordan Brooks is
he's muscular though.
Yeah,
he's very strong.
He's thick. Yeah. Jordan Brooks is 6 foot 240. So Jordan Brooks got an inch and 15 pounds on him.
Yeah, but Chris Carson, he's built, and when you're built, it's easier to take punches because it's an extra hard layer there. And
this is hard. I actually don't know.
And if it were to go to a 5-round fight, I'm taking Chris Carson because Chris Carson is strong, and he's a 25 carries a game back.
Here's the only thing. He
goes the distance.
Yeah. Because Jordan Brooks' speed doesn't really help him here.
Yeah, his speed doesn't help him. His physical speed does not help him.
No.
Because you can't run around the ring.
No. So
we're going to give Chris Carson
Chris.
Give it to him in a 48, 50-49. Let's give him 50-49. Now in the semifinals. Actually, no, the quarterfinals, right? Yeah, the quarterfinals.
Man, I just can't see anybody beating DK Metcalf.
Semifinals. I don't know, bro. Carlos Dunlap is a big I love the situation that Carlos is in because he's big. He's tall.
They're both
he's
big.
Got the reach.
Carlos is what, 6'6"?
Carlos is 6'6" and a half.
DK's 6'4"?
He's 6'3".
6'3".
Sure, DK is more muscular, but bro, Carlos Dunlap, he's got that reach, man. And I don't think that he necessarily wins just yet. I'm not done debating about that. Well, I don't think he wins just yet. But I don't know. I think this is one that we have to kind of sit and wait. Why don't we go to this one? Chris Carson versus Bobby Wagon. Another interesting one because I think Chris Carson has the advantage. Bobby's body has been beaten down. It's been beaten down.
Yeah, but it doesn't. He's not beaten down to the point of where he can't continue to dominate. Like, he's still laying the boom. And I think, again, being that he's a defensive player, like, okay, Chris Carson is injury prone. I don't want to say injury prone, but he's dealt with injuries. His body is more broken down than I think Bobby's is. So I would take Bobby, just because I feel like Bobby would be more methodical. Like, Bobby's so cerebral. I feel like he would box in the best way possible. This is a coin flip. I would give the coin flip to Bobby, but I can understand Chris Carson.
Literally in a coin flip, 50-49.
Yeah.
In my opinion, whoever wins here is winning the whole.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is, yeah.
Who takes it?
I think DK, man. I just think the dude is just such a physical beast. DK's hands are DK's footwork is way faster, right? Wide receiver off the line.
His footwork is faster. But I believe it or not, this might be a little bit of a shock. I think DK is more physically. I think Carlos is more physically dominating. Whenever you stand up to a guy, think about it. Carlos is 3 inches taller than DK. And I mean, if I just quickly do a Google of Carlos Dunlap wingspan. Carlos Dunlap's wingspan.
Combine results. Yeah, combine results up there. Yeah.
Would it be here?
Probably. Measurables.
Arm length, 35 inches.
Wow.
Just about, rounding up 35 inches. Which gives him...
Okay, here's another argument for DK, though. DK is much younger than Carlos.
DK is younger than Carlos.
32?
I don't know if Carlos has been beaten down, you know?
No, but I'm saying he's just a younger body, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Because, dude, 35 inches, for comparison, calf. I mean, I imagine that DK has fairly long arms as well.
I think it's like 33.
DK Metcalf's arm length, what the freak?
34? Oh,
I don't know. It says 340. If his arms are 340 inches long, I'm going to freak out.
Yeah.
What is this?
Just go back to just a couple links down. Go back to the one that you were just at. Here, just back out of there.
Oh, no, wait. This is not DK. Arm length, 35 inches. He's in the 98th percentile. So I think that right there gives us our answer.
DK.
It's DK Metcalf. And I mean,
Metcalf. Damn, that is low. I did not know his arms were that long.
50-49, and I mean, I think here we have to give it to DK like 50-47, which therefore means that your ultimate winner of the Seahawks boxing.
We should call it the C-Box. C-Box.
The C-Box match is Mr. DK Metcalf. He did not have an easy road to get here. He had to beat Jason Myers.
Okay. Well, I mean,
then he beat by 30 points.
It's not a very conducive to your argument. We're like, he did not have an easy road. He beat Jason Myers. Like,
no, that's a part of the joke. But Carlos Dunlap, I mean, I think it's either Carlos Dunlap or DK in that match.
Yeah.
Let us know if you guys want to see more Seahawks out of sports stuff. If you want us to do a Seahawks basketball starting five.
DK.
And pick who we have and why. Let us know.
Yeah. I think not a lot of people are going to debate.
DK Metcalf it would reign supreme in a Seahawks boxing match in the C box. That's going to wrap it up. We will see y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace out.